NFL. And, Tom, we've talked about it on the morning show. Brett Favre actually saying, you know, we need to involve Ahman Green a little bit more. And there he goes diving for a first down.
Yeah, and look at the push that you get from the offensive line. And I think that Ahman Green does a great job of spotting the hole for short yardage. He knows all the time what he needs to get when Favre gives him the handoff. And then shows great...
We're rolling because the last few minutes of the first half, it's usually Brett Favre's. The little screen pass to Ahman Green. It's a touchdown. Packers in business. Here's Brett Favre. First play. Handoff to Ahman Green, who had a 100-yard day, but it's a fumble! Mike Vaslowski has it for the Chiefs. So now they're going to go to Holmes and grind it out. Harris says, hey, I can get one back for you, making up for his earlier mistake. Green Bay takes over. Favre, Ahman Green. He can do this now. On the screen, they look sharp. 21 yards.
One of the better screen teams in the history of football, the Green Bay Packers with Brett Favre at the helm.
Invented some of that offense, Tom. Green Bay driving again. Green with the carry, but it's a fumble. Another fumble by the Pack. This time it's
longest active streak in the NFL, Pack up 2013. Third quarter, Ahman Green, 20th career 100-yard game, but watch the block by his QB. Brett, the quarterback, took out 2 Vikings.
Same drive. All of a sudden, they're down to the 1. A 98-yard drive. 17 plays, culminated by Weber. 49ers, 2 of those picks were in Packer territory. They get a field goal, and on that one, they only get a punt because of penalties. This is the theme today. Ahman Green, 13-yard run. On 3rd and 1, Ahman Green, he had 27 carries. All right, so the Vikings score on the board when the Packers took the field, and Ahman Green very quickly broke a record. So the Chargers shoot themselves in the foot, and the Packers make him pay. Oh, how good looking. Favre to Ahman Green, touchdown.
And he really doesn't get into the groove until he's been hit a few times.
Well, if you're a running back in the National Football League, that doesn't take long, does it? Every time you carry it, you're going to take some good licks, but it was interesting. He's had such a look where he's ranked in the NFL this year through 15 games. Talking to Al Wilson, the middle linebacker for Denver.
And they need to beat Denver here in order to make the postseason. Here's Ahman Green. Green, running room. 45, 40. Mid-stair down middle of the field to the 10, and he's brought down from behind. Keith Burns made the stop. Ahman Green found the groove.
Yes, he did. It's a nice blocking up front by the offensive line. But really what, too, Ahman Green just makes nice cuts. We talked about his size and power, Greg, but what makes you one of the elite backs in the National Football League is when you get out in the open, do you have the speed to take it for those really long gains, and you saw that he does.
He told us he played against Al Wilson, the Denver middle linebacker from the Fiesta Bowl several years ago.
Yeah, and he won that battle. Al Wilson admitted it to us last night. He said at halftime, I felt like I'd played a whole game just tackling Ahman Green.
Green, left side, touchdown. That looked way too easy. Ahman Green, 218 yards rushing on the day. There's another Packer record on his side of the ledger.
That was impressive.
You know, Ahman Green has just had an incredible year. There's no question, the former Seattle Seahawk, and got traded here to Green Bay, and perhaps one of the worst trades of all time. But this guy is just simply so powerful, and you talk to some of the coaches, and they say on game day, they don't even talk to him. They don't even deal with him. He is just so far gone in a zone, in a world by himself.
You talk about the worst trade, but for Green Bay, it's really one of the best trades. And the other guy, the guy that's handing him the ball, Brett Favre, and that was good for a first down.
They got the two blocking backs in the backfield, and they get the ball in his hands, and at the last minute, he's just barely able to cross the goal line for the touchdown.
And now here they are knocking on the doorstep, trying to take the lead. They do. Ahman Green. Green Bay back on top.
.650 yards on the ground in 3 home games. Ensuing possession, Ahman Green. Oh, not again. Puts it on the ground. 4th lost fumble of the season. Kevin Carter has got it. We're going the other way. Green just 3 yards and the fumble in the first half. Packers as a team just 5 rushing yards in the first.
31-10 the Packers. And then Favre to Ahman Green. Wait a minute. He's going to throw it. Ahman Green. Touchdown pass to Donald Driver, and he's still like a kid having fun.
Yeah, and look at the throw. Nice. You know, he's left-handed. I think people forget, and look at the nice catch by Donald Driver. It's just a great play by the Packers.
Thunder not yet frozen, but you can smell the history here. And on 3rd and 1, Ahman Green. Big game for Ahman Green. 32 yards. Down to the Dallas. Grayson at home. Not today. Then Green from his own 10, 15, 20. He could go all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown. The Pack. The Cleveland has taken a 10-7 lead. History. It's a little swing pass to Ahman Green. It's not the kind you thought of, Tom, but Brett Favre joins only Dan Marino and John Elway with those that have thrown for 50. Here he goes again. 27-20 the Saints. Ahman Green. It's a fumble. Charles Grant, as in Grant's tube, does it again. He strips the ball. This is why he came back. And now a screen to Ahman Green. In the end zone. So 3 touchdowns. You think he's excited?
Hey, don't you feel relieved that you get a chance to see that?
Now, the game not sealed yet. 31-24, a minute to go, but Green fumbles. LeVar Woods hit Jamar Fletcher.
Rubel Martin, the big receiver, in motion to the left. I formation backfield. Hand off Ahman Green, running hard off the left side. Breaks it over 40, 45, 50. Left sideline, 45, 40. He's off to the races. To the 20, 15, 10, 5. High stepping end zone. Touchdown. Ahman Green is back. 70-yard touchdown gallop.
Wayne, that is the one thing we knew. Ahman Green was running tough. We knew he was running hard. The one thing we didn't know for sure, could he still break the long one? That question has been answered.
It's 14-0. Ahman Green's got a score. He wants more. Green passes Paul Holmes.
And Favre jumping around like a little kid on Christmas here in the snow. Ahman Green running left. Henderson a block. Line does the rest. Touchdown. 7-0 Pack.